Hey guys, it's Ebony. Earlier this month, I did a video inviting you guys to an event that was being held in Austin, Texas at the G.W. Carver Museum. And I know a lot of you guys were not able to make it because of the location. A lot of you all are not local to the Austin area or to Texas for that matter, so you weren't able to make it. So I did want to share just a small clip from the event. The event was very nice. It was a very educational event. They had all different types of things going on, which I mentioned in the video where I invited you guys. They had dance going on. They had arts and crafts. They had a video and a panel question and answer discussing the country of Ghana. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, the event was just a whole celebration, a whole event celebrating the country of Ghana. So the museum dedicated that one day Saturday to this celebration, and it was free and it was open to the public. Anybody could come. So I got a small clip that I wanted to share with you guys of the question and answer panel. We had a panel of some of the members of the Ghana Association of Central Texas do like a question and answer session with the audience, where they answered a lot of the audience's questions about the country of Ghana. And it was a very long panel discussion. It was probably like an hour long. So I don't have the whole panel discussion to share with you guys, but I did have a small clip that I wanted to include at the end of this video for you guys to watch. And I had told you guys in the invite video that my husband was going to be a part of the question and answer panel. So you'll see him, and he is the one in the kente cloth. But I did want to share, and I hope you guys enjoy. I will be back again very soon, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Any word there you asked?
I was going to ask you, how do you say what time is it?
I wasn't. Like my brother said, in Ghana we speak about 75 languages, but the Akan language is the dominant one, and maybe I'll say about 75% of it, maybe almost 80% of people speak some type of Akan. Because it's very easy to understand, very easy to speak. So even when you get to the airport, say "Apart," is welcome, and you start with the greetings, just like everybody else. You say, "How you doing? Hey, how are you? Well, you know." You say, "Hey," at the same. And I first approach somebody, at the same me, "How you doing?" You know, very easy. And what time is it? Like you said, I wasn't. It depends though. It sometimes depends the type of where the conversation is going. You know.
And how close you are to that person.
Right.
Yeah. And then what time is it in Adano? Is Afianyame or Enyamafia? Same Afianyame, Enyamafia. That's Adano.
Yeah, in Dagomba, it is Bimiwula. Bimiwula. So it's he was saying that what do you call it? When you meet someone, you say saying and all that. In the bomba, you say Kaula. If I'm very close to you, I'll say Kaula. But if I'm not too close to you, I'll say Amaraba, or I'll say Ulanya, or I'll greet you Desva. That's good morning. In the afternoon, you say Antre. You say that's good afternoon. In the evening, you say Anula, which is good evening. So it's but he was speaking Tree. I understand Tree too, because in Ghana, you are compelled to know at least 5 languages to be able to communicate from one region to another region. That's why you find most Africans, when we talk, we hesitate, because our mind is full of all these languages. We try to interpret how should I say it in such a way that the other person can understand what I'm saying. So, yeah, it's not that we're smart, we are compelled to learn it. Yeah.
Okay, so in Ghana, what time, like you said, what time? Enye Atra. And you have to understand that most of the, like my fellow brothers are saying, one sentence can mean different things depending on the situation, the context of what you do. So like he's saying, aqua. You know, we also have slangs in each language. So when you say over here, you say somebody over here, what's up? In Ghana, you say teten. It's the same thing. You know, and you say do your ten, that is how are you. But it means basically the same. But in the context in which you are talking to the person, over here, what's up? You know, teten is the same thing. And then the time, what time is it? Is enye atra, just two. So you can have one sentence can mean about 3 or 4 different things, depending on the context of which what you're saying. But everybody understands each other.
So are all you guys able to write these different things?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
A couple things. So you said everyone speaks English. Do you learn English in school, or
Yes.
you do? When you're growing up as a little child, are you speaking English in your home?
Queens.
English is actually, we were colonized by the British.
Okay.
So English is our official language.
It is the official. What is the purpose of having so many, or if there is a purpose? Why so many languages? It seems like it would make it difficult to make a community of people with the difficulty of being able to communicate. Why?
It's just the same as you saying, why so many people in America?
Yeah.
Everybody comes to a melting pot. It's the same thing back in the days. They travel a lot, they fight a lot, trying to be dominant in one area. So everybody have their own dialect, their own culture, their own style of doing things. So that's why you have all these languages.
Seems
And
that over
also-
time it would merge though into one.
No, but we were colonized for so long, and also our colonial masters used the different languages as tools, divide and conquer. So if you have folks speaking different languages and self-identifying within their nucleus, you are able to, control the people. So it was also a tool, and also our people are very prideful. We are very proud. So if I'm a Dabomba, I'm very I'm proud of being Dabomba. I don't want to relinquish my culture for
It
other
doesn't
people.
seem to divide you though.
No, it does not.
So
It doesn't seem to be that there's a conflict.
So that was when I started by saying the beauty of Ghana is not in our architecture. It's not, that when you look at it, you might say, Ghana is not beauty, but it's in the people. How we have been able to bring all these different languages, different cultures, different groups of people, religions and everything together into what he said, a melting pot, into a workable unit. Because when you look back not quite long ago, you can see the conflict that happened in Rwanda, for example. This is mainly on cultural and language barriers. Tutsis fighting against Hutus, and then we in Ghana, we are able to bring all these things, different concepts together into one community, and we live in it and we love it. We love, and that is where I'm saying the beauty. However, to answer your first question of why the different divisions, it started with the construction of nation as the colonial masters did. What they did was they didn't really take into consideration these languages. They just moved and signed treaties. And as they go along signing the treaties, they bring you into the colony as part of the colony. Some of them are through conquest. The southern part, they were through conquest when they brought them into it. And then they moved up the work of George and Ferguson. They just they go through the line and then they sign the treaty. They go, so everybody within it became part of it. And they didn't take note of these cultural and linguistic barriers when they were doing it. And so for a place like Rwanda, you see that the Hutus, they overlap into other countries. So at the point where the war was over within Rwanda, their brothers outside who are in Uganda are still saying, these people have been here, they are brothers, therefore the fight was not being carried from there into, so they didn't take into consideration most of these things when they are marking the boundaries. So that is why we have all these different cultures. They just go about. This area comes under the protectorate. This area becomes part of the colony. And so we find ourselves working in different languages.
And let me add something. It's not just about that. The ideology of the colonial masters was not to unite the country, but rather to divide the country to be able to rule. Because once the country becomes united, it's difficult for them to rule. Because when they come in, the first thing they did was what? Set tribes against tribes to fight. So once they were fighting, that is why they were able to succeed. Because they will have one tribe to fight the other tribe.
Yeah.
And that was the only way to be able to rule the country. And that is still what is still even going on as of today. So, in order for them to be able to rule, the only way to do it is to divide the whole country. Divide them into pieces, set them against each other, and then go on with whatever you want to do.
So our brother over there is Ernest Ayeta. He's going to give us a version on Infrafra, another Northern Ghana language.
The positive part of what your question is identifying each culture. But the beauty of the whole thing is when you have one culture, the clothes that you wear, your dialect, your name identifies you in that way. So you can go to anywhere. When you mention your name, they know you are from this area. If you mention this, they know you are from here. So it's the beauty of how you speak, how you live, the clothes that you wear, everything identifies you in one area. So you have the dialects, you have the languages, everybody respects each other. That's the positive side. I don't want to go to the negative side, but I want to dwell on the positive. The positive is always what we want to advance. So